Hello, Rahn, families, and community. My name is Brad Robb, and I have the honor of serving as principal here at Rahn. In District 191 and Rahn, we believe that the number one priority is to ensure that all students and staff are safe. Because of this, we've incorporated and developed new processes and protocols that we put into action last year to make sure of that safety. I'd like to share with you a little bit about those protocols so you're aware of what we do to make sure our students and staff are safe at all times. Just over a year ago, Burnsville Schools partnered with an organization called I Love You Guys. I Love You Guys organization is solely designed to develop protocols and processes to ensure that all students and staff are safe in schools. There are 5 processes in which we practice to keep all students and staff safe. Minnesota state law requires all schools to provide drills to practice all of these protocols. There are 5 required fire drills, 5 intruder drills, and 1 severe weather drill. And our students get to practice those all throughout the year. When we use these protocols by I Love You Guys organization, we want our students to remain safe and calm and that they're always listening to their teacher. There are lots of different things that we can do, but typically your child might share with you that you practiced what we would call a hold. A hold simply means that our staff need to be on alert, and our students need to remain where they're at. Our classes are still going on as normal, our students are still in the cafeteria eating, but there might be something that needs attention, and we just want our staff to be on alert. Typically, a hold would be in relation to maybe a medical emergency or a medical situation in the nurse's office, and we just want to keep students away. We also will practice something called a secure. A secure is where maybe we are a little bit more heightened aware. For instance, there could be severe weather in the neighborhood or in the region. And so if our students are outside for recess, we're going to ask that they come inside and our staff come inside, and that we are also on alert. Whenever we practice a hold or a secure, we're always taking attendance. We're always accounting for all of our students at all times. This is very important, and we have processes to make sure that if there's a student that is someplace else, that we account for those students. We also practice lockdowns with our students. And a lockdown is where we want the entire building to be secure and quiet, and students and staff have found the safest spot in the building. We've worked with Eagan Police to make sure that Ron has those safe spots. We also practice with our staff many different scenarios so they feel comfortable and confident on knowing what to do if those scenarios were to come up. Our staff will do whatever it takes to ensure that your child is safe at all times. We also practice evacuations. That's typically the fire drill. We want all students to move out quickly, listening to their teachers, and making sure that they are following the instructions and getting to that safest spot as quickly as possible. We always account for students wherever they are, but we have a meeting spot on our playground to make sure that we account for all students. Finally, we practice shelter. Shelter is that typical severe weather situation, and all of our students go to that safe interior spot in the building that has been identified from our fire marshals here in Eagan. We do lots of other things here at Rahn to keep students safe. For instance, we have a secure entrance. All of the entrances are secure, can only be entered in with a badge, as well as the very front door we always keep locked to make sure that anybody coming in has to sign in and check in with the office, and that office door is always locked at all times. This just helps keep any visitors in that safest spot, and that we can always monitor who's coming and going into our building. All of our staff are active in supervising the recess, playground, inside the building. We want to make sure all visitors have checked into the office, they're wearing a visitor badge, so we know that the office, the front staff, know who's in our building. It is our goal and our purpose to make sure that every child feels safe in our school. We know that when children feel safe, that learning can happen. And we hope to create a very safe environment at Rahn Elementary. If you ever have any questions about the processes and protocols that we use, please reach out. I'm happy to answer those questions. I would be happy to show you and walk you through just everything that we do. I thank you for your time and have a great day.